friends. You have to live in this world with people, whether you disagree with them, agree with them, whatever. You have to live with them. You have to get along with them. But it seems like these people want to do anything but get along. They want to cause all the disturbance that they can. They want to aggravate you. They're no good for nothing. And this article that I've just clicked on has let me down. I'm fixing to go to YouTube and just get it from there. Here's one from the New York Post. I'm hoping that there's a video I can share with you guys, which I'm not airing live, or not airing on video today. I'm just doing the audio. So, just bear with me here till I find it. My phone's a little bit slow. Just give me just a second here. I was kind of led in the wrong direction by that old bad post that I clicked, or that old bad article that I clicked on, which was not what it said it was. It was something totally different. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. But anyway, yeah, these people don't want to get along with us. They don't want to agree to disagree. They want to disagree to disagree. That's all they're good for. I mean, for one thing, they're the most rude people that you'll ever meet. In my opinion, they look at your property as their property. They own the world. They own you. And you either go along with them or you get shit from them. Pardon my French. Here's a little video.
Terrible dream. Also, you're not dead and you haven't gone to hell. This is your life now. This is our election now. This is us. This is our country.
That's right, Mad Cow. Come here. Oh no, we lost
Has to be a joke. I cannot believe this is happening. I'm literally about to fucking kill myself in a second. You better fucking fix this shit right now. I literally am gonna die. I can't believe. Well, let's just cut to the chase. Assuming, and that's what we're talking about, that he does win. People I'm speaking to think it's absolutely catastrophic. That it's catastrophic for the United States, that it's catastrophic for our position in the world. It emboldens our enemies and adversaries. It makes our allies terrified that we're not going to be their allies anymore. Most people think that this type of scenario happens. That if you imagine the United States as a nuclear warship, we stop.
I have no respect for women who voted for Trump. Okay? I think so poorly of them, and the reason why is because look, I don't think that you're a single-issue voter. I just think you're dumb.
Just
okay?
think you're
I
dumb.
think you're
That's all.
dumb.
You're dumber.
When you vote for someone who openly treats women like second-class citizens, who talks about them as if they're nothing more than a piece of meat, who has been accused of sexually assaulting them, who has been caught on tape talking about groping them and grabbing them by the pussy without consent. Yes.
Grab them right by the pussy, baby. That's exactly right. That's how you do
Well, the
it.
heartbreak is hard to describe for some. On the faces of Hillary Clinton's many supporters waiting all night long to see their candidate, nobody expected her to actually lose, but she did. And have our first female president ever. Not even Larry Sabato predicted this, and his famous crystal ball. Dr. Sabato, how did the wheels come off the ball?
Yeah.
Brian, let me tell you something. First of all, that ball is shattered in 1,000 pieces. I've got to order a new one, and they only make them in China. And Steve has just offered to buy one for me, and I appreciate it. Second, I want to tell you something in all sincerity. We were wrong, okay? The entire punditry industry, the entire polling industry, the entire analyst industry, and I want to use this opportunity to take my fair share of the blame. We were wrong.
You were wrong. Risky me.
Maybe I really am different, and maybe a lot of people that I'm surrounded by think with open minds and open hearts like I do.
Oh,
And I do want to say that I've been very vocal for my support for everyone besides Donald Trump. Heavily supported Bernie, heavily supported Hillary.
I heavily supported Bernie, and I supported Hillary.
That in her lifetime she deserves
She
to be the
deserves-
first female president.
She deserves
And that's what
it.
makes me so sad.
That's what makes this poor cry.
Is that I just wish that she had that opportunity because she's fought for so long.
She's fought
and
for
because
so long to kill
I
us
believe her
all.
when she says that she loves this country.
She
This is all
loves this
she's ever done.
country.
She's
She
given
loves
her
us
life
all.
to make it better. But like Donald Trump so ironically played after his speech, it said you can't always get what you want.
You sure
And
can.
happy hippies, we adjust and we accept.
You get what you
everyone
need, though,
who they
don't you,
are.
bitch?
And so, Donald Trump, I accept you. And this hurts to say, but I even accept you as the president.
Well,
of
bless
the
your
United
heart,
States.
honey.
That's fine.
You're the only one.
That's fine, because I think now I want to be...
Grandmother, I'm talking Hillary, Ronald, Clinton.
Obama will go down as perhaps the worst president in the history of the United States! Exclamation point. At real Donald Trump.
That's right.
Well, at real Donald Trump. At least I will go down as a president.
Well, look,
Drop
first
the
of all,
phone, buddy.
congratulations, both
Be
of you guys
cool.
We're not there yet.
You piece of
you're further than
trash.
anybody said you would be. And I have enough class, and I was raised well enough to say when you outdo,
Yes, sir. Thank you.
when you outdo expectations, good for you. But there's another side to this. People have talked about a miracle. I'm hearing about a nightmare. It's hard to be a parent tonight for a lot of us.
Oh,
You tell your kids,
hard to be a parent.
don't be a bully.
Don't be a bully.
You tell your kids, don't be a bigot. You tell your kids, do your homework and be prepared. And then you have this outcome, and you have people putting children to bed tonight.
Don't be a bigot.
they're
Don't be a
afraid of
bully.
breakfast.
And do your homework.
They're afraid of, how do I explain this
They're
to my
afraid of
children?
breakfast.
I
They
have
don't know
Muslim friends
how they
who
going
are
to explain
texting me
it
tonight.
to their friends
should I
and
leave
the
the country?
Muslims. And
I have families of immigrants
oh
that are
God,
terrified tonight.
oh my God, they better
This was
be.
many things.
They better be terrified.
This was a rebellion against the elites.
Yeah.
True. It was a complete reinvention of politics and
Yeah.
polls. It's true. But it was also something else. We've talked about race. I mean, we've talked about everything but race tonight. We've talked about income. We've talked about class. We've talked about region. We haven't talked about race. This was a white lash.
Yeah, it was a white lash.
White lash.
That's what it was.
Against a changing country.
God.
It was a white lash against a
Damn,
black president
boys.
in part.
I talked
I'd
to
be
a top advisor to Bernie
ashamed.
Sanders.
I'd be
asking
ashamed
him for his
to go on the
comments,
air
and
and
we
say
have
something.
nothing polite to say right now.
Lily, your sign tonight said...
Fucking racist is that, man. That is a racist remark. White lash.
Who's gonna fight for us? People had to die for the freedom where we're at today. We can't just do rallies. We have to fight back.
There will be casualties on both sides. There will be, because people have to die to make a change in this world. But Trump, enough with your racism. Stop splitting families.
Yeah.
Don't split my family.
You look like you healthy, you little
you're going to lose friends and
short,
relatives.
fat,
Yeah, a lot. Friends, family,
little
even all
grease
races.
back
Not just my Hispanic culture, but the rest
bitch.
of the races. Don't take away our rights. You know, impeach Donald Trump.
Yeah. Impeach your little greasy cunt. Little God, man. People make me sick. People and their arrogance and their mouth just flapping like it ain't, got no control over it. It just spits stuff out on its own. He don't know when to be quiet, what to say when it does speak. Talking about a white lash and record numbers of black people voted for Donald Trump. Record numbers of black women voted for Donald Trump. White lash. Man, let me tell you something. They want to divide us. They don't want a United States, okay? They want us all to be slaves. That's what they're supporting. And I don't even know if they're smart enough to know it or not. Do they know that they're going to be on the bottom of the totem pole when the NWO takes over and it's just like one world government? We're all going to be slaves, the one that's living. There's just going to be like 500 million people in the world. I think that's right. They want a population reduction. Well, what do you think they're going to do with the ones that they don't get rid of? They're going to make slaves out of them, folks. You're going to be in factories working 18 to 22 hours a day, probably. No breaks. You can forget your Bill of Rights, your Constitution. It's just, I don't know, man. Where do the left get their beliefs and want to back something like that? Do they know? Do they know what they're backing, or are they just doing it because it's trendy, because it's cool, because people in Hollywood call themselves liberals, but they're really like socialist and God knows what, devil worshiping, spirit cooking sickos, pedophiles. I'm getting sick of talking about this. Folks, I know right from wrong. I don't consider myself a right-winger, and I sure as hell don't consider myself a left-winger. I consider myself in between, I guess. I don't know. I'm a registered Republican, but I'm surely not a Republican. The Republican establishment, they're as bad or worse as the Democratic Party, okay? I know what I'm talking about. And not to mention they're in cahoots. Deeply in cahoots. We got about a minute left here on this first part of this very special Sunday show. I'm going to wait a couple hours before I do the second part. I'll do the second part tonight. Hopefully there'll be more people home by then, and more people Facebooking and Twittering, and maybe we'll get some viewers by then. I hope. Who knows? I'm gonna let y'all go with a little Metallica today. I love y'all, and thanks for joining me.